after Joe team and claim what is rightfully ours!
Hey all you action figure enthusiasts out there, JC here with another T&I video. Now this isn't really a news video, though I do have some news for you if you're a G.I. Joe fan. But this is also just kind of to sing some praises for Hasbro for once. I know, I've been criticizing Hasbro a lot recently, especially when it comes to G.I. Joe and the classified line and all the exclusives. But that's why I felt like it was important to make this video today, because I've definitely been seeing some real improvements over the course of this month. And while the criticisms for Hasbro and Target when it comes to their exclusives, I think have been completely legit and fair, I think it's also important that when we do see improvements, that we acknowledge those as well. But first of all, if you're not aware and you are collecting the G.I. Joe classified line, the new barbecue figure and the breaker and ram cycle set that was announced a couple weeks ago by Hasbro went up for pre-order today on both Hasbro Pulse and Target's website. Now, you had to be a premium member, and I haven't checked Hasbro Pulse to see if they're even still available there or not. But you don't really need to worry about that, because you can go to Target right now. And as I'm filming this, and it's almost been an hour since these went up for pre-order, they are both still available. So let me just refresh just to make sure. Yep, see, they are both still available, and it's almost been an hour since these actually went up for pre-order. So I don't know how long they are going to last on the website. One of the reasons why they haven't sold out in seconds is because it appears that Target has implemented and is actually enforcing that policy of one per person. As I understand it, anyone who's tried to order more than one has had their second order canceled. So, definitely that's an improvement. I remember when the Major Blood figure went up, they had it on their website that it said one per person, but people were still able to enter 10 at a time into their cart and check out. So, and of course, he sold out in seconds when he initially went up. Now, as far as Major Blood goes, distribution has most certainly increased on these. More and more stores are getting them in on a regular basis. I talked about this previously this week, but I went into my Target store the other day, and to my surprise, there was a bunch of blood figures just sitting on the shelves. I had already managed to grab one, so I didn't need to buy any, but it was just a pleasant thing to see, walking into your store and actually being able to find, brand new, action figures. Yes, I still don't support exclusives in general. I think it's a policy that pretty much sucks. But if they are going to continue to do exclusives, and I don't think exclusives are going to go away in this hobby, this is how it should be done. And so, even though I've criticized Hasbro and Target both in the past, I felt it was important to come out today and say, I applaud you for making these improvements, taking these steps to make sure that this line is actually collectible. Because that's the thing about G.I. Joe Classified, in my opinion. It is a very solid action figure line, especially if you're a G.I. Joe fan. The figures, I think, overall have been great. It's just that this line has been so terribly difficult to try and collect with all the exclusives. Over half the figures in this line have been some type of exclusive, and most of them going to Target, which have been very difficult to collect. So, up until this point, this line has just not been very, for most people, it has just not been something that has really been easy to collect. But steps seem to be, Hasbro and Target seem to be taking steps to try and rectify that. Let's hope it continues. Now, I know, with the first wave of Target stuff, I know a lot of people still need Baroness, Beachhead, and those, according to Hasbro, are being reissued. I've seen some reports of people starting to find those again in Target stores. I've not seen them relisted on the website yet, and I've not seen those in my local stores yet. But hopefully, like with the Major Blood, hopefully like what we're seeing with the barbecue and the ram, those original figures will become more and more available as time goes on. So definitely don't resort to eBay for any of this stuff. We can celebrate the eBay sellers who are going to be stuck with all those Major Bloods that they were trying to sell for like $150. Now that the figure has become much more readily available, my guess is they're going to be stuck with a lot of unsold stock, which maybe if they hold on to for a year or so, when the figure's no longer on the market, they might be able to sell, or they're likely going to have to sell them at maybe even a loss. So again, bravo to Hasbro and Target. I'm willing to give both credit here, and honestly just say thanks for making this line actually collectible. So okay, so that's it for today. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this matter. Were you able to grab these figures today off of Target's website? Let me know in the comment section below. As always, please think about subscribing to the channel if you haven't already. I would really appreciate it. Like the video, hit that bell notification so you're alerted every time I upload a new video. Stay safe out there, guys, and I'll catch you guys later. Hey, thanks for watching today's video, and be sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and hit that bell notification so you're alerted every time I upload a new video. And be sure to head over to the Toy News International and Marvelous News Message Boards communities. It's a great place to talk toys and win cool contests like $100 store credits to Big Bad Toy Store. And remember, action figures are great.